So Yanqing, right? He's not considered the best, but listen, he can be good. Let's talk about his best Lightcones, Relics, Teamcomps, and Eidolons that will make your Yanqing actually do damage. Starting with his Lightcone options, his signature is complete garbage. His best in slot options will either be In the Night, Zealous signature, or Dr. Ratio signature. Then his best in slot free-to-play option is Swordplay at high superimpositions. At S5, it can perform almost as his best. Then alternative options can be Cruising in the Stellar Sea, River Flows, or Only Silence Remains, all at S5. Now his Relics. The Pioneer set is his best in slot, but not by much. The Glacial set and two-piece combinations of the two perform almost equally. For Planet Ornaments, Glamoth is his uncontested best in slot. Other options aren't really close. At 135 speed, it's his best, and at 160, it's even better, but good luck getting him that fast. For the main stats, crit damage on the body, because his kit gives a ton of crit rate. Speed on the boots or attack percent, if you can get enough from substats, or if you're building a slow Yanqing with Bronya or Sparkle. Ice damage should be used if you have attack boots, then attack percent on the rope. And finally, substats, simple speed until breakpoint, crit as much as possible, and a little attack is nice. For Yanqing's teammates, he is designed to be a main DPS, so it's best to hyper carry him. In the buffer slot, Ting Yun will be amazing, providing a ton of energy and other buffs. Bronya and Sparkle can allow for attack percent boots, letting Yanqing do a ton more damage, and Ruanmei is just strong. In the debuffer slot, Pela will be amazing. She provides a ton of skill points, and E4 has ice resistance reduction, alongside her being ice, allowing her to maintain freeze uptime on enemies. And then Silverwolf, she's also very strong. And then the sustainer, Aventurin and Jeopard will be your best options. Yanqing prefers shielders because he doesn't want to lose health. Now finally, Eidolons. E1 is situationally strong. He deals additional damage against frozen enemies. This really only encourages you to run Pela and Jeopard just to maintain that freeze uptime. E2, when his talent is active from using his skill, energy regen is increased by 10%. Pretty helpful, but nothing too crazy. E4, 12% ice resistance penetration when Yanqing's own health is above 80%, which it should always be, so it's a decent permanent damage increase. Then E6, his ult buffs can extend one more turn if he kills an enemy. So to simplify, if he ults and kills an enemy, then he keeps the 60% crit rate and whatever amount of crit damage when he skills next turn, and so on if he can kill every turn, which is easy against a boss that summons a lot of weaker enemies. To be honest, it's unfortunate that most people consider Yanqing to suck. Like, he's fun to use and his buffs are cool, but all his damage being locked behind his ult and follow-up attack, it's unfortunate. Still fun though.